Hello, everyone. Good day. I am Robin Shaw. I am your teacher today. Welcome to the live stream. I hope everyone can see me and everyone can hear me. Welcome, welcome. Hello, friends and students. Let's take a look at who is here. Diallo and Layla. The top students are always in the classroom first. Gabby is here. Joanne. Music Sounds Muhammad. Hello. Kain Anung. Hi, everyone. And where is Esther? Esther is not here on Wednesday. Esther is on Tuesday. But some of you know Esther did not teach yesterday because Esther was sick. And Joanne, Sir Robin, how's your morning been so far? Well, it is 10:30 p.m. where I am now. So my morning long ago was great. My afternoon was great. And my evening was great. And you guys, this is the English Q&A, so you should start preparing questions. Some people are going to start coming in, and then it's going to take a long time to answer your questions. So if you got questions now, get them in the chat quickly so I can answer them quickly. Because the longer you wait, the more people come, and can take a long time to answer questions. And Lolly's here again. And Joel Castillo. And Layla's question. We went off to see the tiger in the zoo. Went off doesn't mean we want to leave the place. Oh, this is a phrasal verb. Well, let's use it present tense. You're using it past tense. Go off. So go off can have many meanings. It's a phrasal verb. In this case, go off is kind of go away from here. Go away from here. So in your sentence, we went off. So this gives an image of people, we, and they went away to see the tiger. All right? It doesn't mean you want to leave right away. It just means you went to another place. You went to another place. Kareem, which sentence is correct? Why? How many friends does he have? How many friends does he has? I learned that has should be used with he and have with plural. Yes, I understand. Okay. So, yes, Kareem, you learned correctly. You learned correctly. Still on the board. I have, he, she, it has, you, we, they have. All right, so this is how we break it down. I have, he, she, it has, you, we, they have. That's the rule. And this situation is called the affirmative. But, Kareem, when you change it to negative, let's start with negative. Am I still on the board? Negative. I don't have. He doesn't have. We don't have. So when we change it to the negative, it's going to be have all the way. Now you have a question. Let's make a question. Do I have something? Does he have? Do you have? So in the affirmative, I have, he has, she has, it has. But in the negative, we're going to use have for everything. And for the question form, we're going to use have everything. So when you're learning about subjects and verbs, they're going to change. The rules are going to change between the affirmative, the negative, and question form. So you should learn all of those: affirmative, negative, and question. All right. I hope you understand Kareem. I got to move on. Jessica's here. Pretty Cat's here. Isa. Gabby asks, could you explain the difference between can, could, and may? Well, sorry, Gabby. Some questions are just too big, and you're asking a very, very big question because there's many situations to use can, there's many situations to use could, and there's many situations to use may. Sorry, Gabby, I don't have enough time. Maybe focus on a smaller sentence, bring in a couple sentences, and I can help you with that. Sam Yog, hello. Joyanne, it's morning there. Lolly, please, what's in the air means? You need a sentence, Lolly, because I'm not sure in the air. In the air can have many meanings. Now, there's an idiom. Is that on the board? Now, there's a common idiom. It's up in the air. Now, you said in the air, but the idiom is up in the air, which means something hasn't been decided. That idiom means something hasn't been decided. So I'm not sure if you're talking about that. If someone made another meaning, if someone says there is fear in the air. So if you see the sentence, it's different meaning. This is an idiom up in the air. There is fear in the air. If someone used it like this, there is fear in the air. That just means in the room, the kind of mood or atmosphere, you can feel people are afraid or scared. So when something is in the air, it's kind of the feeling, the mood of the place. So I hope that helps you, Lolly. If not, if you need a little more explanation, Lolly, please bring me an example sentence using in the air, and then I can help you. Grace, Robin, happy Teacher's Day. Yes, here in Korea is Teacher's Day, and Grace has said happy Teacher's Day to me 2 times today. Thank you, Grace. Kiramat, hello. My brother, we have the same name, Mr. Shah. Jose Vieira from Brazil. Music sounds Muhammad. Hello, my teacher. I thank you very much and I wish you health and peace. Well, I'm healthy and I have peace in my life. I have a question. Why do I feel confused when I speak English? What should I do? But I save a lot of vocabulary. Well, music sounds Muhammad. I understand your feeling. I understand about the confusion. Learning a language is not easy. How can I help you? Well, Learning a language takes time and effort, Muhammad, and I promise you, just a little bit every day, and that confusion will go away. So, what exactly are you confused about? Is it the grammar, the listening, or what's causing you the most problem, Muhammad? Pretty cat. Oh, happy Teacher's Day. Thank you. Layla, Grace hurt her ankle before a few days ago. A few days, maybe it was last week. Oh, you're making sentences. The ankle and uncle. All right, so the vowel sound is very different. Ankle, ankle. Uncle, ankle, uncle. Let's use different words. Let's just quickly. Now, learning pronunciation is difficult, guys. You already know that. Learning perfect pronunciation is difficult. So these are the ending is the same. Ankle, uncle. So these are called minimal pairs. The words are the same pronunciation except the vowel sound here. So she has ankle. Now, with minimal pairs, well, with any pronunciation, I'm scared to tell you this, guys, but if you practice pronunciation, you should practice the vowel sounds at the beginning of a sentence, in the middle of the sentence, and at the end of a sentence, because the vowel sounds can change. So what am I talking about? Ankle. Well, let's put this vowel sound in. Let's put it in thank. So I'm moving the same vowel sound here. Uncle. Let's move it in sunk. So when you're practicing pronunciation, try to get the vowel sound at the beginning, in the middle of a word, and if you can, not many words is possible, at the end of a word. Anyway, everyone repeat after me. I don't care where you are, at work, on the bus. Repeat. Here we go. Ankle, ankle, ankle. Uncle, uncle. Thank. Well, thank. Sunk. Sunk. Thank. Hope that helps. Gotta move on. Jose. Oh. Kareem, we'll do your question next. If I miss I often miss questions. I'm not ignoring your question or skipping your question, just I didn't see it because my chat is very small. Sometimes I miss your question. Just remind me. Kareem asked, which is correct? Which is the correct sentence? You can go by bus. You could go by bus. All right. Both are correct. So, but what are you trying to say, Kareem? Both of those, you're saying there's a possibility to go by bus. The could is more of a suggestion. Oh, my car is broken. How do I get to work? Someone politely gives a suggestion. You could go by bus, but we could also say you can go by bus. So anyway, in this situation, both of those sentences are possible. Maybe bring in some more difficult, because they're not always the same, but in this case, it's basically the same. And Jose is asking, can you explain the difference between have and got? They mean the same thing. I have a cold. I got a cold. They don't always mean the same thing, but most of the time, I have something, I got something. So it's I have it, I got it. Kain anung. Some people say how it works instead of how does it work. Is it right too? No. Nobody says how it works. Kain, no native speaker says how it works. That's incorrect. Who says that? You got me curious, so I'm going to check it on youglish.com. Do you have the situation, how it works?
Blockchain. But at its core, that's how it works. It's this public register.
All right, so I hear that's how it works. I heard it that way. What's another way?
Here, that's not how it works in Afghanistan.
Yeah.
So,
Oh.
But that doesn't necessarily have anything to do with how it works in practice.
No. So as a question, it must be how does it work? And then how it works, it can be a reply. But as a question, we must have how does it work? Isa. There is a plane in the air. So air is all around us. Air, in this case, sky. The sky is full of air. So we can say the sea, land, the sky. The sky can also be air. Birds fly in the sky. Birds also fly in the air. Kamlesh, hello. Oh, Kamlesh, thank you very much. Whoa, Kamlesh gave a donation. Thank you very much, Kamlesh. It's a happy Teacher's Day for me. Okay. Lolly Lolly, my plans to go abroad are up in the air. Yeah, undecided. Pretty cat. Sir, what's the difference between my friends get me to take the test, my English teacher has me do the test in a week, my mother makes me, so gets me, has me, makes me, lets me is different. The first sentence, the second sentence, and the third sentence, I would say, are pretty much the same. Not perfectly the same, but they kind of have the same meaning. Make is stronger, but gets me, has me, kind of means you have to do it. All three, the first three, you have to do it. Lets me means you want to do it. Nobody is pushing you to do it. But the other three, yeah, someone wants you to do something. And she lets me means you want to do it, but that person allows you to do it. Oh, Kamlesh is gone. All right. Well, anyway, thank you, Kamlesh. I wish I could answer your questions live. Thank you, Diallo, for your happy Teacher's Day. Well, Teacher's Day is different in every country, so hopefully I can have Teacher's Day once a week, because there's so many countries. Maybe next week there's another Teacher's Day. I hope to have Teacher's Day once a week. Layla asks, I watch Robin's daily live stream because I get a lot of benefit. Good sentence. Lily always cause trouble. No, that sentence wrong. I'm going to fix that right now. Our verb is cause. So remember, she, Lily or she, we need that S. So Lily always causes trouble. I asked about before, what is the difference between because and cause? But I'm still confused when you use, all right. So because and cause, very different words. Because is a conjunction. It's in the middle of a sentence. And cause is the verb. So I love you because, all right, we have to give a reason. I love you because is going to introduce the reason I love you, because you're nice or you're sweet. I love you because you're sweet. That's because. We have something that is happening, or I'm saying something, and we need the reason why I'm saying that. So we're going to use because. I'm going to keep that there. Now, when native speakers are speaking fast, they take because and they might shorten it to cuz. I love you because you're sweet. All right? So because, and this is a shorter form, cuz, they mean the same thing. But cuz, do not confuse cause. These are very different words. All right, so that I think this is where the confusion is. There's a short form of because, cuz, and then cause sounds similar, but it's a very different word. All right, so I love you because you're sweet. Let's use cause. So cause as the verb, she causes trouble. It's a verb, and that would mean makes trouble, like that. Now, cause has another meaning. What's the cause of the trouble? What's the cause of the trouble? So in this case, this cause would mean, well, I'm running out of board here, reason. All right, so yes, because, cause, cause, all of this can be confusing. So the best thing for you to do is start practicing writing some sentences. And Layla, that's your homework. Make some sentences using because, cause, cause as a verb, and cause as a noun. Good luck. I hope you can understand a little better. All right, I'm gonna move on. I'm happy, pretty cat. Diego! Hey, nice to see you, man. Thank you. Hi, Robin. About books to improve reading skill, can you repeat some of your recommendations? 1 second. Very quickly, because everyone's sick of my reading recommendations. So very quickly to the new people, I love books that are graded. They have grades here. This is level 1. You go to the bookstore, you can find a series of books, level 1, level 2. They might have 5 books level 1, 5 books level 2. You just find your level. So you should read the first page. If you understand the first page, about 95%, it's a great book to read. So find your level, read all those books in that level, move up to the next level. Also, recommendation, these days I'm starting to recommend graphic novels. These are very helpful too because you have pictures to help you understand the story. All right, so I also recommend graphic novels. Again, find your level, start reading, go to the bookstore, try to find a graphic novel, start reading, and if you can understand the story, it's a good book. If you're confused on the first page, maybe that's not a good book to get. And the first rule you must follow is read at your level. Do not try to read anything that is too difficult, all right? It's very important you read at your level because you got to finish the book. When you finish the book, you have accomplishment. When people get a book that's too difficult, they don't finish the book, they give up. The reading goal, the reading habit is probably going to disappear. We want to create a reading habit where you read a lot. All right, Thiago, if you have any more questions, let me know. Fenny, could you pronounce poor and poor? Now, Fenny, around the world, British and American pronunciation of those words might be different. I'm going to give you the American pronunciation, which those words have the same sound. Poor. Both of those words, Americans pronounced poor. British pronunciation might be a little different. I don't speak with British pronunciation, so I don't know. Andre, what are you talking about? Maybe conversational simple form? What are you talking about, Andre? Layla, I've gone to the beach. Could you pronounce gone? Done. The vowel sound is very different. Ah, gone, done. Gone, done. Pretty cat. What does it mean, Bob's your uncle? Now, I have a coworker at my university. He always says, Bob's your uncle. Now, that's not an American expression. That's more of a British expression. And he's from South Africa. So, and Bob's your uncle. This is a little bit difficult. So, Bob's your uncle. When you hear Bob's your uncle, that means let's see. And there you have it. So, see, I'm trying to. You should bring in a sentence where you use Bob's your uncle. Let's see if I can find a example sentence. It's hard to teach that. Just if someone says Bob's your uncle, that just means, and it's not an American. It's going to be British or South African. It just means there you have it, or that's it. So I would need an example. Where did you hear that? I don't use it, so that's why I hear it. When I hear it, I understand it, but I don't teach that, so it's really difficult for me. Another person said we can explain it as everything's all right. Bob's your uncle. Everything, that's it. Bob's your uncle. So it's an idiom, remember, it's not talking about Bob, it's not talking about uncle. So the meaning is very different from the words. Pretty cat, yeah, I'm not the best teacher to teach Bob's your uncle. I recommend if you have a chance to ask a British teacher, they would be more familiar with that expression. I'm sorry, Pretty cat, I can't really give good examples. I failed to teach Bob's your uncle. Kareem, I don't have a car or I have no car. Which is more correct? Which is more correct? Well, both can be used. Which is more correct? I don't have a car. That's better English. Chandrakala Kala. Hello. Lolly lolly. I've never heard about Teacher's Day. What is this? Every day is Teacher's Day. You should honor your teacher. So in Asia, education is very, very important. So they honor their teachers on Teacher's Day. In your country, is education very important? Do they honor teachers? Abdel Sware, you are teach very good. I need to learn English. Please helping me. I am helping you now. Yeah, oh, okay, Andre, cause short. But the cause, we don't say cause. The short form is C-U-Z usually. Cause or cause? Usually we write the short form of because like that. Kareem, can we start a sentence with and? Yes. Yes, you can start a sentence with and, Kareem, but you should be an advanced speaker if you start with and. Usually beginners or lower intermediate, I usually teach them don't start the sentence with and, because and is usually a conjunction, which means it should be used in the middle of a sentence. I like apples and oranges. But sometimes we can start and. We can start a sentence with and. Chandrakala, thank you. Grace, Robin, I ordered the Hey Kiddo on online bookstore. Grace, I did not recommend that to you, and I hope you don't read it. I did not recommend. You taught me, Grace. You just taught me, Grace, not to hold up books because it's too dangerous to hold up a book. You have to read at your level, Grace. If you're just ordering a book I hold up, that's going to do damage, Grace. Every day, Grace, I interact with students who are reading too high. And that does a lot of damage to them because they don't understand. They try to read through the book, and this is the absolute opposite way of how to study English, Grace. So Grace, please don't think that Robin holds up a book. It's a good book. Yeah, it's a good book, but not for everyone, guys. Rule number 1. Read at your level. Do not read at a high level. You will damage your English. You'll damage your motivation, guys. So Grace, when you get that book, I sincerely hope it's your level. Oh, Pak Yong Hyuk, thank you. You have any questions, Pak Yong Hyuk? Oh, I'm going to have stress now, Grace. I hope it's your level. Oh, pretty cat, which is correct? The airplane is above sky. No, the airplane is on the sky. No. So I'm going to draw a picture. I don't draw many pictures. But I guess today is special. There's the land. There's Robin. And here, this is the world, and all this area is the sky. So, pretty cat, the airplane. Oh, I gotta draw an airplane. That's gonna be terrible. There's my airplane. So we have to get the preposition. Now the prepositions you want to use is above the sky. Well, if this is the sky, above the sky, yeah, we're going into space if we're above the sky. On the sky is if this is the sky, this is space, we're going to be on the sky. So the airplane is the preposition we should use. In the sky. The airplane is in the sky. Jose Vieira, tell me about the verbs pretend and intend. Jose, not a dictionary. Jose, you got work right now. Jose, I want you to bring in one sentence using pretend and one sentence using intend. Put them in here and I'll explain them. Layla, Robin, when I want to ask someone about something, I still can't formulate the question correctly, although I read more about before. What do you recommend to me? Well, Layla, I can see your question here is too big and too complex. Try to make smaller questions. Now, you do have a question here. What do you recommend to me? Start with smaller questions like that. Don't get too big in your questions. So just takes practice. Keep asking questions, Layla. I wouldn't worry about that, Layla. Just keep practicing. Nobody's perfect. Nobody is perfect here. You guys get frustrated. I'm not perfect in English yet. Don't worry, guys. You'll get it. Diallo, please can you pronounce environmental? Probably. Which word? Environmental. Probably. Win, hello. Grace, one. I found out about her chickens. No. Number one, I've never seen that before. The correct answer is number two. Where did you see number one? I found about her chickens, because right away I want to say I found out. I found out is the expression. Number one seems wrong. Why is the exclamation sign used at the end of word or sentence? When should I write it? So we have again, I love you. That's the exclamation sign. When should we use the exclamation sign? And I'm going to say for formal writing, like academic writing or business writing, never use it. All right, never use the exclamation sign in an essay, in a business email. Exclamation sign should not be in any formal writing. Okay? For casual writing, talking to your friends, it's great. I love you. If you just put I love you, well, that's a nice sentence. But if you put I love you, you want to put more power into that sentence to emphasize the energy of the sentence. So, thank you. Thank you is very nice, but if you put a thank you, you're putting more energy into that. Again, only to your friends, not in an essay, not in a business email. Aravindan, how to speak in the time of interview and group discussion with simple style of English. Aravindan E. I don't understand your question. Let me try to figure it out. How to speak in the time of interview. All right, so yeah. You want how to talk during an interview and group discussion with simple style of English. That's a difficult question to answer right now. If you want to talk in an interview, that takes interview practice. So you should practice interview English, which is usually answering questions. A group discussion, this is more difficult. If you're in a group discussion, you have to express your opinion. So there's certain strategies to express your opinion. But sorry, Aravindan, I cannot teach all these strategies right now because interview strategies and group discussion strategies, there's a lot of things to talk about. And I'm sorry, now I cannot go into too much detail. That'd take too much time. Fanny, what's the difference between gone and went? I've gone to the beach. I have went to the beach. No. You're mixing up your two tenses. I gotta get my... That's the blue. That's the black. Wait, I'm gonna get my other egg. I like this blue. All right. So you don't want to say I have went to the beach. You just want to say I went to the beach. So that's your simple past, and that's your past perfect. I have gone. That means in the past, they're both past. In the past, you have the experience of going to the beach. So for example, you could say, I have gone to the beach many times and went. I went to the beach last week. All right? So they're different tenses. Both of them are talking about past. Win, please explain these two sentences. I looked at her. I rolled my eyes. So if you roll your eyes, that's rolling your eyes. All right? And Pretty Cat is saying the passive causative verbs. What are the passive causative verbs? Pretty Cat, you're studying English the wrong way if you know what passive causative verbs are. You're learning English the wrong way. So I cannot use them. Would explain simply, perhaps it would take your time. Well, Pretty Cat, I'm going to tell you right now. if you know the name passive causative verbs, you shouldn't know that name. So we're going to go into meta language. Meta language is the words to describe a language. So when you have this is a verb, this is a noun, this is the past tense, this is simple tense. When you're describing the parts of a language, this is meta language. Passive causative verbs is meta language. So a grammar teacher will teach you the meta language. But I am not a grammar teacher because I do not believe intensive grammar study helps people to become fluent. Intensive grammar study helps people to know about English very well, but my style of study is, I believe, never to teach meta language. Don't waste time teaching students about subject, object, adjective, adverb, but to teach more casually how to study yourself through reading or listening or watching without learning the meta language. Now, Pretty Cat, why do you know passive causative verb, the name passive causative verbs? Now, how do you learn passive causative verbs? How can you master that? I'm going to recommend reading, listening, things like that. Listening, reading, just keep doing those things and you will learn passive causative verbs. Do not study passive causative verbs directly. I do not recommend that. You can do that. You can improve, but my suggestion is to learn naturally those. So Pretty Cat, I'm not sure. I'm not a grammar teacher, so you're not going to get the grammar answers from me. You're going to get different answers. Aravindan, I am finished degree, but also my English is poor. How to improve my English speaking and writing daily basis? Every day, speak and write. Slowly, you will get better. I promise you. Every day. English speaking. Do you speak every day? I don't know. Do you have the chance? Writing. You're writing in my chat now. That's helpful. Come visit me every day. Write more because I'm going to comment. Robin, what kind of that shirt are you wearing? Okay, I'm going to fix your question, Layla. What kind of shirt are you wearing? That's the question you want to ask. So, I don't know. It's a blue plaid shirt. That's how a blue plaid shirt. I'm reading, I'm still here. Win, I can't, okay, Grace, I read your comment. Win, I can't understand a time word. So, wow, I'm about 15 minutes behind, guys. I'll try to speed up. Oh, is there something wrong with the stream? Can you guys hear me? Because it's showing stream problems on my end. Anyway, I'll continue. Andre, what was Andre's question? Andre, I keep forgetting your main question. I'm not sure what your question is, Andre. Can you be more clear in your question? I really want to help you, Andre. Anyway, wins quite a while now. Quite a while, for a while, these mean for some time. I've been teaching live quite a while, so for some time. How much is a while? Well, that can depend on your meaning. So if I say I've been teaching live English quite a while, that means a kind of long period of time. Quite a while, a long period of time. Diallo, can you please pronounce this word? Vegetable, vegetable, probably, comfortable, almond. Sir, I'm not able to use work as a noun, as a verb. I work, I go to work. All right, verb, I work, I go to work. Verb and noun. Layla says, sit down and make yourself at the home. That's the wrong expression, Layla. Sit down and make yourself at home. We're going to cut that the. Sit down and make yourself at home. So if someone comes into your house, sit down. Make yourself at home, which means my home is now your home. So you should just be comfortable. Do what you want. Sit where you want. Touch what you want. My home is your home. Be comfortable. Make yourself at home. Grace, what have you found? What you found? Number 2 is wrong. What have you found? What have you found? What have you found out? What did you find out? Well, all of those are the same. All of those are the same. Found and found out, that would be the same. I'm sorry, English is strange like that. Isabel. Hi, may you help me H spell na meaning of quotes or quoter. Good evening from Tanzania. I don't understand you want me to help you with spelling of quotes? Quotes, Quotes. I don't know what quoter is, the second one. Layla likes my airplane drawing. Grace, if it's too difficult to me, anyway, the book. Grace, you give me stress. Grace, the point of reading is you can read smoothly without checking the dictionary or asking questions. That's what you should be doing. Getting to a level you can read without stopping. Layla, I go for a walk for 15 minutes. No, I have to go to sleep now. Yes. I go for a walk for 15 minutes. Which tense are you using? Now, if it's present tense, you want to use present continuous. I'm going for a walk. What did you say? I'm going for a 15-minute walk. If it's now. If it's the future, I will go for a 15-minute walk, and if it's the past, I went for a 15-minute walk. I have to go to sleep now. That's okay. Nobody is perfect even on Teacher's Day. Yep. You are a good teacher. I found on Google. What did you find on Google? Oh, about Teacher's Day. Layla, Robin, if I were nearby you, then I invited to have a cup of coffee. Do you accept my invitation? Is it correct? All right, Layla. Layla, I can already see your problem, Layla. You're very eager to make advanced sentences, very big sentences with many clauses, and then you're getting all confused. Layla, we gotta shorten your sentences, all right? So let's fix up your sentence here. Robin, comma, good. If I were nearby you, comma, you use than. No, we're talking about time, so we have to use then. And we're going to put, I would invite you for a cup of coffee. All right, so I'm going to fix up your sentence. Robin, if I were nearby you, then, en, I would invite you for a cup of coffee. And Layla, I would certainly accept. I would buy you the coffee. I would like to meet you for coffee every week. Diallo, I read 2 different books and jewelry was spelled differently. Why? Jewelry has 2 different spellings. So let's see. And no, the answer is very clear that the spelling is different between British spelling and American spelling. Pretty cat, you're also the best drawer. No. I respect you, my Robin teacher. You should say just, I respect you, my teacher. You don't have to say Robin. You could say, I respect you, Robin, or I respect you, my teacher. Giebek, Beck. Oh, Beck. I know you. Is there a good restaurant near here? Yes, that question is correct. Fanny, I'm still confused about these words, annoying and bothering. Are they the same meaning? Yes. But as I know, annoying means make upset. Yes, you're bothering me. You're making me upset. You're annoying me. You're making me upset. So annoying and bothering, yeah, they're going to be the same. Fanny, you annoyed me. That means bothering or make upset. Both. You annoy me. You bother me. You upset me. All of those are going to be the same. Arab name, I don't understand. You said right. All right. Oh, stop the questions. I got to catch up in the questions. No more questions from this time. I'm going to put a stop. I'm not going to answer questions after that because I got to catch up on the questions, guys. All right, pretty cat. Thank you, pretty cat. Study the 4 core. All right, you guys can hear me. All right, pretty cat's gone. All right. Fanny, I figured out. Are these sentences the same meaning? Well, let's fix your grammar first. So I found out found is the past tense of find. And you put I figured out, but the past tense of figure, let's keep them both past tense. I found out, I figured out. Yeah, they would have the same, not perfectly the same, but depending on the situation, they can be different, but they mean the same thing, that you solved the mystery. Found out would kind of mean you got the information. Figured out is more of using your own brain to solve the information, get the information. Fanny, if you want me to explain more, you got to bring in some bigger sentences. Grace, I wanted to make it up to you. Make something up. Let's make up. Let's make it up. What's the difference between the two sentences above? Grace, wow, you're choosing make up as verb and noun has so many meanings. The first sentence, I wanted to make it up to you. So you did something wrong and now you want to say sorry. So you want to make it up to me. So you want to do something for me because you know, for example, what did you do wrong to me, Grace? All right, so you borrowed my book, Grace, and you spilled water on it. So you damaged my book, but you're sorry. So you might say, "Oh, I want to make it up to you." So you want to do something to fix the problem. So I want to make it up to you. I will buy you a new book. Let's make up. So we had a fight. So let's make up would mean let's stop being angry and become friendly again. Make something up, which would mean let's create or lie something. Let's make it up. Let's pretend or create something. You said, what's the difference between two sentences above? You got actually 1, 2, 3, 4 sentences above, and they all have different meanings, so I'm not sure. But Grace, you're going in, there's so many meanings of makeup. You can't just throw 4 sentences there and expect to understand makeup. We have to go in detail, sentence by sentence. One meaning of makeup, several examples. Another meaning of makeup, several examples. Sorry, I don't have time for that now. One at a time, Grace. Don't just put four phrasal verbs. What's the meaning of all these phrasal verbs? One at a time, please. All right, Win. Yes, thank you, Win, for talking about your book. I hope you can finish the book, and I'm happy to hear you enjoy it. Fanny, how about disturb and bother? Same. Layla, do you feel pleased when you're answering about our questions almost every day, or you feel another feeling? Layla, that's why I'm here. I'm here to answer your questions. I'm very happy to answer your questions. Sometimes I might seem upset. That's not the student's fault. That's more of the frustration of trying to teach by video, because it's very difficult to teach live stream. It's very easy if the student is in the room and I can talk to the student. But live stream, it's very difficult. So sometimes I get frustrated. That's not your fault. That's never the student's fault. Isa, I see your number in the internet. Okay, so I'm gonna fix your in the internet. With technology, we always use the preposition on the internet, on Facebook, on your website, on my phone, on TV. So we're always going to use the preposition on. So the second one is right. Kareem, your smile is beautiful. Kareem, are you a man or a woman? I thought you were a man. Don't bother me and don't disturb me. Same thing. Anvil, hello. Oh, I'm catching up. Only 2 minutes behind. Robin, I really appreciate your help to us this night. You could say today. I prefer today because everyone is different time zone. Thank you so much. Layla, I'm always grateful to Layla. Moaz, what's the difference between found out and figure out? Someone asked that earlier. You got to rewatch the video. I already answered that question. On the radio. Kareem's a man. What present have you gotten today? I got a flower today, Grace, from a class. Layla, will you do live stream tomorrow? Probably. Pradio, nice channel. Welcome, Pradio. I don't know if Esther's fine. I haven't talked to her. Esther will do her live stream next week. Oh, I'm all caught up. It feels good when I catch up in the questions. All right, guys, I'm going to finish in the next 3 minutes. So if you got any last questions or comments, get them in now. I'll be back tomorrow and I can answer. Excuse me. Thank you, Kareem. I hope you learned something. I hope I can help you improve your listening on the radio. Yeah. On the internet. Grace, thank you for your questions and support, Grace. And thank you for your Teacher Day message. Anful. Yeah, Esther didn't do the live stream yesterday. She said she was sick. Maybe she's not. Maybe she is. I don't know. When I describes a place. I don't understand your question, Moaz. When I describes a place. I want to help you, Moaz, but you gotta help me with clear questions. If I did something wrong, switch the wrong. If I did something wrong to you, I want to make it up to you. Yes. You did nothing wrong to me. All right, guys. Are you going to travel this summer vacation? Good question, Grace. I don't know. I might not have time to travel. If I do travel, it'll be in August. As I said, Esther is coming in June, end of June, beginning of July. I'm going to make about 100 videos with Esther. And Grace, you know, I'm the Cake app. I'm going to make 36 videos for the Cake app. Kareem, airplane or aeroplane? I think the second one is the old style. We just use airplane, the first style, the first word. I don't take your live stream almost every day for granted. Thank you, Layla. I really like your sentence today because I taught you before take for granted, and now you're using it. So thank you, Layla. Grace, because if you have vacation, we don't have live stream. No, Grace, I can do live stream in any country. Win. Wow, 100 videos. Yep. Moaz, please, I wanted to make regarding conversation. What is Moaz? Describe a place? What kind of place do you want to describe, Moaz? You want to describe a city? You want to describe a park? Yeah, I'm starting to get, usually I have a lot of energy for 40 minutes. And then my energy level starts to go down. And then about an hour, if I do a live stream for an hour, I feel dead. It gets harder to answer questions. It gets harder after an hour when people are asking questions, especially grammar. Usually my head is so clouded. It's difficult. So questions. Question time over. Now is chatting time. But I think Moaz has some question. Kareem, thank you. It unites us even though we are from different countries. That's a very positive it's a very positive comment, Kareem. And yes, 2018, 2019, these are the years I've been talking to so many people from around the world. It's amazing that I can talk to people every night from around the world. The only problem is I'm talking to you. You guys can only type. Hopefully in the future, there's some sort of technology where we can interact more. Win. Actually, I'm waiting your new videos on your channel. Oh, really? Yeah, I have to upload. I'm busy. I'll try. Yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good day wherever you are in the world. See you tomorrow. I'll be back same time. And I might go to WhatsApp. Not today. I'm not going to go to WhatsApp today, but I'll probably have time tomorrow. So if you're in WhatsApp, I'll talk to you there tomorrow. And I'll see you on this live stream. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for your questions and your nice comments. Some of you guys are very nice to me today. Thank you very much. So see you guys.